British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good morning, my name is Jonah Jung, and these are the news headlines for 10:30. Our producer Isabella Vertones joins us live now to tell us more about what our reporters are covering today. Hello, Isabella.
Hi, Jonah. Our first reporter, Graciela Flores, is speaking with Sam Barry from the Vancouver Dodgeball League about their newest program. Our reporter, Leah Warren, is reporting on Robert Munch, a beloved author who was just approved for MAID and will be speaking with fans and getting their reaction to this news. Lastly, our third reporter, Eden Chipperfield, is covering the new writer-in-residence for the Vancouver Public Library and will be speaking to the manager there today about that. Back to you, Jonah.
Thank you, Isabella. With the immigrants' identities at the heart of the public interests, a cultural center is highlighting how the Latinx youth can reconnect with their heritage. Our reporter Graciela Cruz Flores has more on how the center can collaborate with the artists.
The Vancouver Latin American Cultural Center is trying to build a physical hub to celebrate the importance of community in Vancouver. Through cultural art, performances, and conversations, the VLACC want to recognize the growing community in and around Vancouver. Executive Director Lily Carvalho says the community extends through partnerships with art organizations.
We want to share Latin American arts and culture with everybody. Most of our events are in English, so everybody can learn about who we are.
With political tensions running high down south, Carvalho says every art is political, so they are inserted without having a political affiliation. Graciela Cruz Flores, BCIT News.
Simon Fraser University is showing their support for reconciliation by addressing their own calls to action. Reporter Eden Chipperfield reports on how their promises are kept.
In 2017, SFU released their Walk This Path With Us report that outlined 34 calls to action for the institution to address. SFU's Indigenous Executive Lead, Chris Sitocton Lewis, says that SFU is putting in the work that goes beyond verbal promises.
The Truth and Reconciliation Commission that really kind of spurred the conversation forward. SFU's always been committed to indigenization and kind of moving forward and just trying to find its critical pathway forward.
The First Peoples Gathering House is one of the many calls to action that the university has addressed to further their commitments to reconciliation. Eden Chipperfield, BCIT News.
As the police reports say there have been a rise of hate crimes since October 7th, Justice Minister Sean Fraser says he will introduce a new hate crime legislation to reform on bails and violent crime sentencing. During this year's election, the Liberals promised to make threatening people at a place of worship, school, or community center criminal. Fraser says the bill will not only protect religious institutions, but also include measures for the bigger community. The minister says the legislation will be introduced in October. After the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Israeli Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, Israel has launched a military attack to advance further into Gaza. U.S. President Donald Trump says that Hamas should stop using hostages as body shields, although he does not know about Israel's plans.
We're going to see what happens because I hear Hamas is trying to use the old human shield deal, and if they do that, they're going to be in big trouble.
The families of the Israeli hostages gathered in front of the house of their prime minister, urging him to stop Israel's military actions. A renowned actor, Robert Redford, has passed away today at the age of 89. Known as Roy Hobbs and The Natural, he was an actor, director, and a producer who won the Oscar. He also founded the Sunday Film Festival to support the independent movie directors. U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed his regards about the Redford's passing.
Robert Redford was great. He had a series of years that there was nobody better. Robert Redford was great. He had a series of years.
Redford passed away in his Sunday home, survived by his wife and 4 children. For today's weather, it'll most likely be sunny with 15 Celsius temperature and 92% humidity. Residents can leave their jackets off when they go outside. My name is Jonah Jung, and these have been your news headlines for 10:30.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.